This man never expected. He once thought his abilities were the best in the world, that he could completely overpower the former top assassin. But the moment Seven regained his memory fragments, all of his moves suddenly became unreadable. First a surprise punch reversed the situation. Then Lazy Fang's flip-flop attack followed up. Codename 9 was stunned for 2.5 seconds after taking a hit. He had never seen such an absurd fighting style. But what shocked him even more was that Seven combined both memories, taking the 1000-blade demon sword to a new level. Not long ago, 13 rafted her way to Blackstone Mountain's Crocodile Valley. She easily took down several guarding assassins, and reached Ching Feng at the canyon's end. She thought she could finally save her gravely wounded master. But it turned out to be a fake played by a web assassin. He ambushed the unsuspecting 13, then bound her with chains from behind. Just then Manjusaka appeared and praised the web assassin's work. She then mocked the captured 13. But as she removed the mask, the face she saw was completely unexpected. Meanwhile the little bird circling nearby was actually Dai Bo. He threw Seven's weapon toward him, and Seven, in response to Manjusaka's mockery, gave her a brand new haircut. Furious Manjusaka ordered her men to kill Dai Bo first. Seeing this, Dai Bo didn't hesitate. He threw a flashy Street Fighter egg. As everyone was blinded by the light, Seven broke free from the chains, then quickly took out several henchmen. As for the web assassin, he was exposed. Seven told him to get plastic surgery. Dai Bo said they had seen through this trap all along. There was no way they would fall for it so easily. At this moment Manjusaka spoke up. She said Seven's outfit was an eyesore. Seven actually agreed and went behind a pillar to switch back to his usual look. But when he looked up, Manjusaka was already there. She said, "Cutting my hair is a crime punishable by death. But unfortunately your opponent today isn't me." Just as she finished speaking, a massive rock came flying in. It landed right behind the pillar, giving Dai Bo a forced haircut. Manjusaka continued explaining, "Shimon is the strongest warrior of Blackstone Mountain. Because Blackstone Mountain's rocks are the hardest in the world, no one has ever defeated Shimon, who can control the stones." Upon hearing this, some lower-ranked assassins fled on the spot. A battle of this level, staying here would only mean death. "I'm still injured. Ching Tom Ju. You guys have fun." Dai Bo. You've only got 1 minute. That's enough. As his opponent was still gathering strength, Seven seized the opportunity to strike through an opening. But unexpectedly Shimon abandoned his attack and sealed away Seven's 1000-blade demon sword. With no other choice, Seven resorted to chi-controlled scissors. But Shimon had anticipated this. He immediately erected a stone wall to defend himself. This allowed him to continuously attack Seven from a distance. Watching from above, Codename 9 grew impatient. This battle is getting way too boring. So he instantly teleported and slashed through Shimon's wall. Then he kicked the sealed 1000-blade demon sword back to Seven. Seeing blood on his hands, Shimon was displeased. But this was no time for internal conflict. He had no choice but to let Codename 9 take over. With that, Shimon stepped aside to spectate. Seven took his new opponent seriously. His sword could easily slice through Blackstone Mountain's rocks. From now on he had to be extra careful. Seeing how arrogant Codename 9 was, Dai Bo couldn't stand it anymore. He pulled out the truth for a sneak attack. One shot right through your head. Sneak attack? Too slow. Not strong enough either. Thousand-blade demon sword. Interesting. You actually dodged it. Besides speed, and strength. I have far more battle experience than you. GG Qingdong Yuan. Speaking of which, you and I share the same source of power. So, I should be able to wield it too. He's too strong. There's no way I can beat him. Let me teach you how to use the demon blade properly. This is way too fun. Too weak. He's far worse than he was 2 years ago. And that's not how you use the demon blade. Seven recalled what his opponents had said recently. They all mentioned how strong he used to be. If I can piece together my past self, can I defeat my current opponents? But no matter what, there were still gaps in his memory. What's the right way to put it together? Seven had no answer. Then he recalled his childhood self. Back then he was solving a puzzle. Even though the pieces didn't fit, his younger self told him, even if it's wrong it still looks good. There's more than one way to solve a puzzle. Hearing this, Seven had an epiphany. He looked at the memory fragment in his hand. A piece from his time as a hairdresser. He had found his way to victory. Seven. I had someone craft a new pair of scissors for you. They can cut through anything. Dai Bo. It's time for you to lose some weight. Not my fight anyway. Round 2 begins now. His energy is dropping. This is the perfect chance to reclaim the demon blade. I'm going to cut you in half. I can't block this head on. Sand Punch. A counterattack style martial art. As long as you attack, there will always be an opening. What kind of weird move is this? Lazy Fang. I can do split attacks too. Qingdong animation. Wait, this fragment. I learned this move from you. But I'm faster than you. Hua Qing move. But this is the demon blade. He dodged that? He's really strong. But I still have. What is this? He's been secretly charging up all this time and I didn't notice? No wonder you lost. Alright, you don't have to adjust to my height on purpose. Let's go. Ah chi, ching dong move. It's about time you lost some weight. This guy can still fight? Is he even human? Codename 9 is going berserk. He swore to kill everyone here. Turns out ever since Ah Chi the perfect assassin failed, the leader ordered the creation of an assassin who would obey every command. Codename 9 became their new experiment. Without emotions he goes on a rampage at the slightest trigger. She-Men infiltrated Crocodile Valley's entrance. Then using all his power, he took control of the entire Blackstone Mountain Crocodile Valley. Codename 9 tried to escape, but She-Men was one step ahead. He sealed off the entire valley, trapping both Ah Chi and Codename 9 inside. And when the battle finally ended, the real 13 arrived. Manjusaka scoffed, "You're late." She-Men buried them all. This Crocodile Valley was originally meant to trap you. But that man showed up first and triggered the trap. But don't worry, as long as we haven't caught you yet, the leader won't kill Ching Feng. As Manjusaka taunted her, 13 ignored her completely. Instead she drew her sword and faced the sealed valley. You still haven't learned Ching Feng's sword technique. Ching Feng is truly a meticulous guy. He sent you to Plum Blossom Manor to train. That way, you wouldn't rush into revenge and throw your life away. Secondly, before you mastered the technique, Plum Blossom Manor served as your safe haven. Right now in the entire Xuanwu Kingdom, Plum Blossom Manor is the only place I wouldn't dare attack head-on. But it seems, you've let Ching Feng's plan go to waste. You haven't even mastered it yet, and you've already walked out here straight to your death. Then again, the one walking to their death might be you.